In Boise, we don't get paid, but we have to pay a lot for the places we live at. But we're in Boise. Forbes says that we're like one of the best cities, but that's for more people that are like 65 and already own a house in California and then they can afford one here, because we're in Boise. If you're under 30, not making like $100,000 a month, you're kind of fucked because you can't do shit. But you're in Boise. They hide the homeless in the rivers, so you think it's beautiful, but you're in Boise.
You should mention the green belt.
You got the green belt that you can walk down on, and if you have a property on there, you fucking made like millions of dollars over the fucking years in Boise. But
you might see your neighbor taking a shit in the river,
but that doesn't matter,
cause you're in Boise.
If you're gonna do that, I'm gonna turn on the air conditioner.
Okay.
Hello and welcome, retards, and welcome to episode number 60 of Talking About Real Shit podcast with yours truly, Dennis, and my good old sister, Ninja.
I turned it down a little bit for you, okay?
It's still hot.
I don't give a shit. I'm not freezing in this room, dude.
It's not even cold in this room.
Zima for a little bit, and then I'm gonna turn it off.
Just turn it off now because that thing still stays hot.
Fucking happy? Oh look, it's already cooler.
So, first things first. Do you know something new about this?
It's real.
It's real? No,
You painted the orange part.
I painted the orange part.
Why?
So now when I'm like streaming and stuff, people are probably are really gonna think like it's real.
That's a great accomplishment. That sounds so fucking realistic. That's that silencer one, huh?
Yeah.
That 8K.
It's episode 60. We'll probably skip that part out because it's like against fucking YouTube rules or whatever. It's episode number 60 of Talking About Real Shit podcast. Today is a monumental episode.
Why?
No reason. I'm just kidding. There's no monument to this at all. But yeah, no, today's the 60th episode, which is kind of cool. 1960. Did anything cool happen in 1960? Isn't that when oh, that's another thing I wanted to talk about was the moon. What was the moon landing? 1961, I think. Oh, 1969.
Well, on Amelia's birthday, July 16?
Yeah. We're 9 episodes away from that. But
what should we do with it?
Huh?
What should we try to like do like a rocket?
No. Why would we do anything about it?
Because it's fake.
Obviously.
And then we're going to put some green screen shit.
It never really fucking happened. So. What? Why don't you get such a nice small chair and I have to sit in this big thing?
You want to switch? You want to switch? I'm not even on this chair, dude. I'm sitting on a fucking bucket.
Literally. I feel bad. I should you know what's another problem is I'm not lowered like you. So like this is how we authentically are. It doesn't help. I'm still fucking big.
I need a nice chair in here.
I know, but where am I going to put it? That's the problem.
On your, I don't know.
Why don't you use the ball?
Oh, I don't even know where it is.
It's gone. Like that's the problem. Where would I put it? Right? There is foldable chairs that have like a cushion on it. But like I said, I got that chair for Victor. I'm not even literally 12 years ago. I think I got that in 2010, 2011.
Is this an IKEA?
No, Walmart. The Twin Falls Walmart.
We should return it.
That chair has been featured in a couple of my videos on YouTube. Yeah.
Dude, you should try to return it and see if it lets you.
Did you see what Mom returned the other day?
What?
a printer cartridge for our old printer from like it expires this year, and printer cartridges expire normally like 8 years. So that printer cartridge was like at least
She
5 or 6 years
returned
old. She returned and got like a $23 in-store credit for it. Yeah.
What's your feeling about returning shit?
What do you mean?
Like, I'm too lazy to return shit.
I'll return shit.
The process.
If I don't need it, I'll
Okay, like
return
for
it.
example, those shower things to catch the hair that I got, those
Yeah.
silicone ones or whatever, were like $4.98, right? I got
Yeah.
one for me and one for mom and dad. They are garbage and they don't work. And I'm like, the thought of having to go into Walmart
But
and wait in customer, like, there's no point of it.
Because you're doing it the wrong way. You don't go to Walmart to go return the thing. Just wait until next time you go to Walmart.
I understand, but even
What's
just
it? It's a 3-minute inconvenience. It's not even inconvenience because you're already there. You don't like. Yeah, would I go return something for $4 and like I got home and it's like fuck.
Well,
now I
yeah.
gotta go back. Then yeah, that's a little bit different of a story. But when you're like, it's like, hey, I'm going to Walmart. What are the things I have to do at Walmart? Boom. It's the same thing as a lottery ticket. If I win like a $5 lottery ticket, I'm not going to go right now and cash that in. I'll go cash it in when I'm like, oh, I'm at the gas station right now. Boom. I can just do
Right.
the lottery thing here.
but then I would have to
Unless
just
it's like $4, I will go immediately because I need that $4 bad.
right.
I'm down bad. That's when I'll do it. But other than that, I wouldn't. No, but that's the thing. You go when
When you're gonna go already,
Yeah.
right? I don't know. It just to me, it's like it's $4.98.
It's $4.98.
That's a gallon of gas.
Yeah, pretty much. That'll take you to Walmart and back from the Walmart from our house. That's about 2 miles, 4 miles. You can go Walmart and back about 6 times.
Okay.
Well, in my car, like 10 times.
Six times. That's it for a gallon of gas. Never mind.
Kasi glupa kad ne znaš ništa. Šta ti znaš u ovaj život?
Oh, you were talking about tank of gas.
Yeah. If you're in a fucking Huracan or something. There's a gray one now. There's a gray Huracan Performante here now. So
Here
you know
in
that,
Meridian?
yeah, you know that blue one, like that Bosnian owns? There's a gray one now.
Who owns it? I wonder.
I don't know. I've seen it twice now. And there's a brand new 488 Italia Ferrari here. Brand
much
new,
are those?
fucking like $200,000.
How do people afford it?
Huh?
I should buy one and write it off of my taxes.
But they afford it by not tipping DoorDash. Because they fucking
How funny would it be to DoorDash with one of those cars?
It would be kind of funny. I would so do it. Like the thing
That
is,
would do it
they
just
don't
for,
have
like,
they don't have fuck you money. That's like okay. They like they probably like there's a guy here. He's probably like in his low 30s, has a good software development job, and he has a McLaren. Right? He can easily afford he can afford that car. By like
Right.
just affording it. Right? Living like whatever. Like you can afford it. But it's not like fuck you money where it's like, oh, I'm gonna like put extra money. You know what I mean? It's not like, hey, I'm like.
Right.
I have like a shit ton of money. I'm like a multi-millionaire,
Right.
and I'm driving this like $200,000 car, and like I can do like a little funny thing about it. You know, it's not.
I wonder
like
how
that.
much gas it uses up.
He's about probably 12 miles to the gallon. It's nothing crazy, but it's not like so bad. But
Do you think my
it's-
Mazda's better?
Your Mazda's not that much better.
So what you're saying is
You
it's a
should
good
get a Ferrari.
comparison to a Ferrari is what you're
But
saying.
your maintenance on those is a motherfucker. That's
That's why I
right.
don't put maintenance on it. Just like I don't for my Mazda.
You didn't for your Chevy. That's why you're in a Mazda.
In the
soon.
arms of the angel.
Did you get your plates off of it?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
they're in the trunk.
Oh, they're gonna say they're in the trash. Oh, that's what you're gonna say.
I turned on my Mazda today and I
Yeah.
can smell gasoline. Is that bad?
Oh, yeah. It's always a good thing.
But what does it mean?
That can mean multiple things. It can mean that you have most likely, like from where your motor is, you have your.
I swear to God, if the motor's gonna go out on this
It's
one
not
too.
your motor. It's not your motor. It's so you have like the actual motor and all that stuff, like all that stuff. But then you have the
Valve
headers.
or something?
You have the
Okay.
headers that go down to like your whole exhaust system, right? It goes all the way through your cats, your mufflers, and all that stuff. It's most likely some kind of gasket leak in the front of your car because that's how it's getting in. If it was like bottom, you really wouldn't smell it. But is it when you're driving or wasn't you like sitting in it?
It was literally when I just turned it on. So on the outside of the car, it smelled like it.
But yeah, so it could be some kind of gasket leak.
Is that bad?
It's not good for your gas mileage. It fucks it up even more. Like you could be getting better than what it is now. But it's not like good, but it's not like terrible. It's not a mechanical failure where it's like gonna fuck up shit. I'm
gonna go to that one guy. I gave him my number already. The one that was looking at the one to look at the Mazda.
Yeah.
See.
He just looks at it. He's like, yeah, it's a Mazda.
How much it is to fix it?
It's just a gasket. You just take off the thing, and it shouldn't be too much. And it shouldn't be too much. Like they're gonna charge you like $500 for it.
Oh, no, yeah, he won't.
I know, I'm kidding.
Pizza and handshake.
Da oče.
Neće,
Unstopped. So there's a couple of things that we need to talk about. No big issues other than, Russia took and sent off a nuke to Ukraine. But other than that,
really?
No. If that fucking happened, we wouldn't have been talking about random shit for fucking 11 minutes if that happened, and we would have not waited until Sunday to release this or to do this episode, because the second that fucking happens, we are having an emergency podcast and it's coming out an hour later than when we fucking do it. If that happens, we're not gonna be like, they're gonna Mazda stuff, and then a nuke was sent out nonchalantly. But if a nuke does get sent out by Wednesday, this is not a fucking good age joke. So.
Nothing will be sent out. Amazon Prime doesn't deliver.
Late payments to my credit card bureaus.
Sempade. Fucking cut you, dude.
Shit. It's so hot in here.
I turned it off.
I know, but it's because feel it. It's still hot. Like, feel the thing. It's still warm.
There's nothing.
It's literally like 78 in here. That's aggressive for indoors, man. Oh, fuck.
Maybe if you didn't have all this like insulation in your fucking room.
Clap protection, sound protection. Sounds beautiful in here. I need more though. Eventually, like in 4 months, I'll probably.
What did you have on your ceiling?
That one over there.
Are you gonna try to decorate this whole room with it?
No, but I do want to get some like on, and I want to fill up the back.
You just
wall
put an NSYNC poster.
I could put an NSYNC, good old Justin Timberlake. But there is a couple of things. So I went to the hockey game.
How was that?
So they won 6-1, and if the Idaho Steelheads score at least 4 points, you get a free jumbo jack with any purchase.
That's pretty cool.
So that's what you get. It was 6-1.
Is that like the only reason you went, or what?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I was like, I have a feeling that they're gonna score 6-1, or at least 4 points, and also you get $1 off of food items.
Hey.
On like not Jack in the Box, but like the tickets, you get $1 off
on every food, or just one time.
Just one time. So I was like, that's nice, So I went there to eat, and then
what'd you get there? A corn dog, hot dog?
I didn't eat anything. I didn't get anything.
Why?
Because I didn't want anything.
No.
But no. But yeah, no. It was all right. It was whatever.
But it was fun.
It was fun. Yeah. No.
Do you like the crowds?
Yeah. Because my friend's vegan. Mm-hmm. You know how when they first score, they throw that fish in so they threw a fish. They throw I think it's when the Steelheads score first, they throw a fucking like an actual fish.
Into the crowd or what?
No, into the rink, and it just slides, right? And I
just want someone to hit it with a fucking hockey stick.
And fucking so they score, and we're on the second on top of the balcony, right? And they do it right in front of us, and we're talking and stuff, and you just see, when something in a cartoon when it slides and it's all lazy. That's what happens. It's just a dead fish, right? But it's a big fish. It's at least it's it was perch.
Well, perch.
It's perch.
Hey.
No, so it does.
Trout.
It's so fucking funny because vegans are all up for that.
Pastramka.
Oh, pasanka.
No, that's not. How do they say it in Bosnian? Pastrunka.
I thought it was pasanka.
No, it's not pasanka.
I think it is.
No, it's
Go
not.
ask Mom.
Google it.
Google
But
me,
anyways,
Chuck. Google me, Chuck.
So she didn't like the fact that they
Google
threw a
me,
fish.
Chuck.
Or-
4 rings.
Did she say anything about the fish being thrown, or was it just like
well, her boyfriend or her husband, I should say, was like, he's like, I'm pretty sure you like that.
Dad's all out there trying to catch the fish?
He's like, he still wouldn't be able to catch that fish.
Pastrunka.
I think it's
Pastramka.
pasanka.
God damn it. Is it Bosnian for trout?
I have no idea.
Pastrunka, Denise.
I think it's pasanka.
Pasanka. You should go on
I'm gonna
Google
go ask,
Translate.
I'm gonna go ask Mom. Because I don't know what pasanka is. I don't know if it's a certain fish or.
You go to Google Translate and you translate trout. It's trout. English.
Oh, you can't do it from there. Hold on.
Okay.
Sorry. Trout.
ASCT.
I have
Idiot.
fat fingers.
Pastrumka.
Pastrumka.
Let's hear it.
Pastrumka.
Pastrumka.
Pastrumka. Do I sound like that? Pastrumka. Hear it?
Pastrumka.
Pastrumka.
Exactly, dude.
I'm pretty good at fucking voice.
Pastrumka.
I'm pretty good at voice.
Yeah?
Tell me to do something.
Like, what do you mean?
See? And tell me to do like an accent or like a
Irish
voice of
accent.
someone.
Oh.
Not an
Denzel
accent.
Washington.
I'm trying to think of
Arnold
it.
Schwarzenegger.
I'll be back. That was not good.
No.
I'll be back.
No.
I'll be back.
Mr. Bean.
Bob. What else did you say?
Bean.
Bean. Bean.
That sounds pretty good.
Bean.
What
That was bad.
about Britney Spears?
I can't do like a female.
Okay.
I can't. I can't even do
What's the one that's like snakes on this motherfucking plane? Who is that? Morgan Freeman?
Samuel L. Jackson.
Samuel L. Jackson.
Motherfucker! That's like, motherfucker. Nah, that's not good. Should I do a lot of his lines from Django Unchained? Have you seen that movie?
Yeah. So what you're saying is you can't do any fucking accent. All you could say is Bane and Pastramka.
Is that a
Pastramka.
Bastramka?
Okay, continue on with your
That's
story.
such a good movie, Django Unchained.
Oh.
Should I try to do the voice of a trans woman who was first place in
Yes.
college swimming race?
Yes.
So, you like that takeaway?
Mm-hmm.
That was good. Transgender swimmer finishes last. Oh wait, what? Finishes last in final call. What? Oh, wait. This was today. So she finished. What? That was 2 days ago. One day. Oh, that was yesterday. What?
That's 2 days ago. Go to that one.
I can't fucking. It's this shit.
Oh.
Okay. Trans athletes are speaking out bills that would ban trans kids from competing. Okay, so what's your takeaway from it?
This is my thing. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Which I've always said. I honestly think that in order to compete in Olympics or on any level like this, I think there should be a separate event for transgender individuals. Like there's a separate event for paraplegics that have missing limbs, right?
Yep.
And then there's also a
Special
different
Olympics.
one for Special Olympics because
Paralympics,
there's
Special Olympics.
there's a disadvantage or an advantage, whichever way you look at it. It wouldn't be fair. Then why don't they have a paraplegic, race in the same race as someone that's able-bodied?
Yeah.
And why don't they have someone that's in the Special Olympics race against someone? Because everyone would have this fucking uproar of like, that's, like if you did put someone that was like in the Special Olympics, right? or whatever. What's their Olympics called again?
Which one?
The Special Olympics?
Special Olympics.
Oh, just Special Olympics.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
If you were to put someone in Special Olympics to do something in like the regular Olympics with everybody else, dude, people would be in an uproar.
Oh yeah.
They would be like, "That's such a disadvantage. How can you do that?" But it's not. It's not fair because there is a disadvantage. Like you are going on different hormone medications and you are on all these things, but like Michael Phelps gets banned from shit because he smokes weed.
Yeah.
Okay, that doesn't. If that guy can smoke weed and still fucking win, he should get 2 medals.
Per each
that he's
medal.
not just like sitting and eating French fries like everybody else.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like that's like, how is that fair?
Yeah.
How is it fair that like you get banned because you used a recreational whatever, but then you're not banned even though you're using all these hormone enhancing or whatever medication, and it's not okay. Why don't you fucking just play for the men one? Why were you not swimming in the men one before?
So to be politically correct, she did previously.
And did she lose?
Really bad.
No shit.
Like she was like 400 something place.
Right.
Like it was bad.
Right, and
now,
that's why. Yeah. Okay.
So
cool.
it's like, the way I look at it is, she was born a man with man genetics, which are far superior to all women's genetics, by all points across the board, mentally, physically, financially.
Of course, emotionally,
I'll
everything.
list 3,000 more things. Men are just better than women, and that's
Right.
why we get paid more and deserve to get paid.
Right. You guys have the bigger brain and everything. Yeah.
I'm joking right now. I'm being a joke. No, it's no. So like what you say, it's like men are broader. Men can like generally lift more. They're more
Right.
physically capable of doing more physically demanding things, right?
Right.
Whether that's running, swimming,
Right.
and things like that, right? So you're born with man genetics. Whether you label yourself as a woman or a man or whatever, that's besides the point. You still have the genetics of that creature, right? So it's the same thing. It's like it's like a monkey. Like if there's a tree climbing competition, like by man I'm speaking of the human species,
Right.
Human species is doing a tree climbing competition, and a monkey, if they were like so smart where they can speak like Planet of the Apes shit, and they're like, you know what, I see myself as a human. I'm taking human genetics and going from there, but they're going to be able to climb that fucking tree a lot quicker, right? It's kind of the same thing. And it's like, so yeah, you're taking, those hormones and all that stuff to, what are female hormones? What's that one? Estrogen and stuff like that. And whatever else you're taking and stuff to get to that point. But in the inside, you still have male genetics.
Right.
And that's the science, and that's like the cancelable thing and all that stuff.
It's like people are gonna. If I was like a swimmer and I was doing this shit, dude, I would drop from it because I'm like, dude, there's no point. There's no point. If you're gonna allow this kind of shit, there's no point for me to even try.
Yeah, it was the same thing with like there was that the MMA fight. It was a couple of weeks ago. I think that's kind of the thing that we kind of talked about, but it was the same thing. It was like born man, trans female fighting with women,
right?
And it's like it's you have
right. Look, it says, go down there. Go down.
Right
It says
here?
biologically, Leah holds an unfair advantage over competition in the
right here,
women's. Yeah. It says as evidenced by her rankings that have bounced from number 462 as a male to number 1 as a female.
Yeah, that's
like
what I
that
was saying.
That's not okay. I don't think.
Yeah.
Like at all.
But hey, our senators and all that stuff, our politicians can invest in the stock market, and if that's okay, I say this is okay.
Right. But that's like. And then we protect trans. No one's saying like you should go and beat the fuck out of him. I'm just saying like let's look at if there's let's look at how we can establish a new new competition where it's like so I'm trying to support trans kids to where more kids are comfortable enough to compete and avoid scrutiny and negativity, because I'm pretty sure there's some that might want to legitimately like, hey, I really like swimming, I really like golf, I really like whatever, I would like to play, but I don't want to deal with the negativity, right? If you gave them a safe, like, compete against one another, right?
Yeah.
If you're trans male to female, then you compete with all male to female.
What is that called? That's like an actual thing. It's always been a thing. Like
What?
it's not like cross gender sports. It's not like a competitive thing, but it's like gosh, what is it called?
Oh, where it's like where male and females
But
compete.
but it's not like Olympic level shit. It's like when you're in PE class.
Yeah.
And it's like just a
Oh,
club.
co-ed.
Is it
Co-ed.
co-ed? I thought that was
Co-ed.
another word, but maybe it is co-ed. Yeah, like a co-ed Olympics. You know what I mean? Things like that.
But
Or some
even then,
shit.
even co-ed
know,
Olympics,
yeah, I
like you're still
guess.
gonna have
Yeah.
like if a female wins, but they're
there should be like a trans male and trans man.
like male to female one
Yeah, so
competition,
trans man,
female
trans male, trans Olympics.
It's probably because it's like there might not be enough.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know what I mean? All I know is
Yeah,
it's not okay if you go from number 462 to fucking number 1.
Yeah.
Like obviously it's like you are not as good as you think, because if you were, you would have been like it would be different if this person was like number anything under than 10 as a male, right?
Yeah.
And then they get 1 as female. It's like, okay, like it's still I would still be
Yeah.
like, dude, that's annoying, but like you're obviously like a good competitor even on the male side of
Yeah.
it. But you're like fucking last.
Yeah. Yeah. No,
And then you're gonna have me, and then you're gonna be number 1, and like I don't know.
Yeah, no, I don't get it personally. It's like I don't care about the whole what's it called? The whole like I don't give a shit about the transition part. It's the competition part.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like it's
Well,
you
just
have the
like
genetics of
when the Caitlyn Jenner or whatever won Woman of the Year on the magazine. You know how many fucking people were pissed about that?
Yeah, a lot of people were on that. A lot of people were. Yeah, I don't know. It's freaking it's all fucked. I don't know.
What are you looking at?
I am trying to find what's his name? Fucking like speaking of that's his name, Yuri. Speaking of not accepting things, fucking this happens now. So you have Yuri Gagarin, the first person ever in space.
Nuh-uh.
He had his name removed from the Space Foundation fundraiser following Russia's thing.
What does he
invasion
have
of Ukraine.
anything to do with anything?
Exactly. This guy was the first person in space, fucking huge icon, not just in Russia, but in Ukraine and fucking the whole ex-USSR places, right? This guy was the celebrity at the time in the parts of the world over there, right? And yeah, they fucking took him off.
Is he still alive?
I don't think so. I
Good that
don't.
he's not like alive to witness that, because I'd be fucking pissed.
Right. I don't think he's alive because I have no idea. He did pass away. I think he is dead. Yeah, 1968, like way back in the day.
Whoa, he died pretty soon after going out to space.
Yeah. Yeah, 7 years later.
Damn.
But yeah, no, he was so the U.S. nonprofit Space Foundation announced on its website and now deleted a note in light of current world events. Yuri's, so he had like a night, like there was like a celebration of his name.
Right.
Yuri's night is renamed to a celebration of space. Discover what's next, and the whole Space Foundation took his name off.
This
which
is the
fucking
same.
So dumb.
Okay, this is the same to me. Not the same. Okay, I'm not gonna say it's the same, but this is as dumb as when people take when some people go so far back to try to cancel somebody based on something that they said, 20 years ago that was acceptable to say 20 years ago. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like 15, 20 years ago, it was normal for people to say, God, that's so gay. Everyone was saying it. And there was no one that was really, I mean, I'm not going to say there's no one that was offended, but it was like, whether it was acceptable or not, everyone was saying it.
Yeah.
So it's not like you were saying it to be like hateful. You know what I mean? No one said it like that. So this guy, what does him, just because he's Russian, you know what I mean? It's like, dude, This
You're
one
dead.
person didn't fucking start it.
You've
You know
been
what I
dead
mean?
for fucking 60 years. Like, you have nothing to do with it. You know what I mean?
There's
it's
so
like
many other things that people could do, like
yeah. So it's like it's kind of a scary thing because it's like it's like slowly, and just from like how easy you can access news and stuff like that, it's like it's slowly becoming more and more of like propaganda in a way, where it's like history, like what is history? You know what I
Right.
mean?
Like if
what
he
is
gets
history?
removed, like let's say it gets to a point where it's like we're just gonna remove him from every book, every whatever, and then like Amelia's kids, I'm just gonna go with that, or even Amelia getting to a point where she's learning about things they might never even mention this person's name.
Yeah.
But how would American people feel if they started something and then people were taking
Wait, America's starting?
you know what I
We've
mean? Like they're
never started
moving like
something.
American stuff. Dude, people would be on an uproar.
Oh, of course. Well, because okay, like this whole thing is kind of like this whole like Russia stuff. Like obviously, it is kind of like NATO related and all that stuff. Like obviously, Russia doesn't want a bordered country to be part of NATO or even have like U.S. backed military or anything like that, right? Which okay, like whatever. Like I'm all for world peace and stuff. But when you think about it.
Would
Like I know you don't like know history like too much and stuff, but what was the Bay of Pigs? What did we do in fucking Cuba? We try to execute fucking whether he was a bad person or not, but we try to fucking, which we successfully did so badly, which we unsuccessfully did so good. We tried to fucking kill off the Fidel Castro at the time because Russia was planning to put missiles in Cuba. And what's fucking next to Cuba? Fucking us. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't even border it. There's still a fucking ocean.
Right.
But we still didn't want Russia, especially because this was during the Cold War. This was during the 60s. John F. Kennedy during that time. We did the Bay of Pigs and stuff, which was such a fucking unsuccessful attempt. And, in my opinion, an illegal attempt to take out fucking... the dictator at the time in Cuba. And it's like... because we didn't want Russia to be there, and they were accepting of Russia.
Right.
Like, yeah, you guys can fucking come here. Like, it's our country. We can do what we want. No. Let's control that. Why? Because we're right next to them. It'd be the same thing as if Russia sided with fucking Mexico or Canada.
Oh yeah, dude.
And those are like major countries. I'm talking about fucking Cuba, which like was a way smaller and poorer country, but still, it's like was sided with Russia at the time. This was during the 60s, during the the height of the Cold War and stuff. And it's like. So it's like it's just annoying to be like obviously what Putin's doing is fucking wrong, but it's like what government does shit that isn't fucking wrong. You know what I mean? Like we've done plenty of fucking things. We fucking kill off leaders and shit. We literally change the whole landscape of a nation, of the political nation. You know what I mean? So it's like it's the same shit, and it's like it's just all wrong.
Right.
It's like. Fuck off, like all of them and stuff. But that's literally what it is. It's like, and yeah, it's just like this whole like anti-Russia thing. And what's funny, I was kind of thinking today, what's really funny to me is like before this, like let's be fucking real. Before, like I'm talking about before the actual invasion, like now it's all about the whole conflict. How many times have you been called Russian?
Never.
I have.
Really?
Multiple times. To Americans, what is Ukraine to most Americans? Fucking Russia. They don't know the difference. You know what I mean? When you think about like all these people now, obviously there's people that knew and people that cared and people that knew the history, and then there was like the more detailed people. There was a lot of people that like know the differences and stuff. But like a lot of people are just blind to it. And they don't need to know. It's fucking across the goddamn world. Who gives a shit what it is, right? But it's like they didn't fucking know that like they're all Russians over there.
Right.
We're fucking Russians over there.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
It's like even like my friend, he was from fucking Turkey, Rustam. Shout out to Rustam. He was from Turkey, and for 4 years, like at the end of the day, he was like, okay, fuck it, like I'm pretty much Russian. Like, because everyone's like, oh, you're Russian. And stuff. It's like, no, I'm fucking
people,
Turkish.
Like, the when people started like wanting to stop selling certain vodkas because they're like, oh, it's Russian, and people would like show it like this is where it's made. Like it's not Russian because it like looks like the because you're using a name or a label. But that's the thing is like people just say like, oh, that's that and assume it. It's like, what does that have anything to do with you, dude?
Yeah.
Like. You don't have to boycott every single fucking business or things because of something
Like,
that someone else is doing halfway across the world that these people have no relation, they're not doing any of that.
And I get the U.S. boycotting and putting sanctions on Russia itself.
Right.
It's like, sure, you're trying to slow down their economy and stuff. I get that. Like, at a political standpoint, sure, like I get that. But the whole boycotting the stuff here, it's like the alcohol. It's like, okay, don't buy more alcohol from Russia if you want to, but why the fuck are you taking it off the shelves? They've made their fucking money.
Right.
All the companies in Russia that make alcohol, whether they're good or not on Putin's side or whatever side, doesn't fucking matter. You already bought that. That's like me selling this to you, right? I sold this to you, you bought it, I have the fucking free Jumbo Jack card already, and then I said, hey, you know what, I hate Alabama, and you're from Alabama, right? Now you're like, no, I'm not gonna fucking use this stuff anymore. I'm gonna put this gun away and never use it ever again. It's like at the end of the day, I fucking still got my free Jumbo Jack.
Right.
I don't give a fuck.
It's like I don't give a
You know
shit
what I
what
mean?
you do with
like,
it.
I get like further sanctions, sure.
What
Why
was
not?
it?
I get it, but
What fucking
that
place
dumb
was
when
it?
They did that.
I don't remember what book it was. Maybe it was like 50 Shades of Grey or some shit. It was something, some sort of book. But people were Nike. Wasn't there some controversy with Nike or some brand? Oh, fuck. There was like something, I don't know what it was. All I know is there was like shit ton of people, the videos of people like buying this stuff and like burning it, and people were like, dude, you just put like, I don't give a fuck if you buy my shit and burn it. You bought this stuff and you put money in my pocket.
Yep.
If you decide to shove it up your own ass or eat it or throw it off a bridge, I don't give a shit what you do with it.
So a lot of people will do that with like sports. When someone gets traded, I know that happened a shit ton with like LeBron jerseys when he left Cleveland the first time, went to Miami. Ton of people did that. It's like, okay, you paid $100 for that jersey. Those things ain't cheap, but okay. The NBA, Adidas at the time, or maybe it was Reebok at the time, I don't remember, already made their money. LeBron got his cut. Everyone got their cut. It's all done. You're the dumbass who spent fucking, at that time, was 2009, you spent like a couple hours of work a week, like, $100. That's fucking, like, for a guy that gets paid $10 an hour, that's fucking 10 hours of work that you just burned, but okay, sure.
Right.
And then he comes back to the team later, so fucking hell, that's funny. But like, you have that, like, there was like a whole, I think this was during the time of like the PS4 and Xbox 360 like debacle, like what's better, and like, yeah, people were like they just would throw their PS4s on the ground and stuff like that. It's like, what are you fucking proving here? You know what I mean? Whether like I get like most of them were like, some of them were probably just broken, didn't work. So it's like, oh, let's make this video out of it.
Right.
So, but like, there's definitely people that were doing it with perfect consoles. You know what I mean?
Right. It's like you could have dumb. People are dumb.
Yeah. No. I think it's fucking hilarious, and yeah, like the whole. But yeah, it's just funny to me. Like, I was thinking, I was like, no, you guys didn't even fucking know what Ukraine was before this. You know what I mean? Like, you guys fucking.
None of these people knew shit.
And they like most Ukrainians speak Russian, so it's like they aren't like that far of different of a culture.
Right.
Just like the same way we're not far from a culture of fucking Croatia or Serbia and stuff. I know we're different and stuff, but it's like, so I'm not saying that they're all the same and shit. But it's like. That's the thing. Most people fucking thought here did. It's like,
I wonder if there's any like Russian people in America that are actors or, stuff like that. If they're being like canceled or if their movies aren't, you know what I mean? Something that's like out of their, like, that's impacting their income now, I don't know of any like Russian, actors or actresses. Well, I mean, Mila Kunis, she's from Ukraine, so that's different. But I don't know of any that are like from Russia.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't think there is any.
I don't know. I don't like. I feel like it's not. I don't know. I have no idea. But yeah, I saw that and I just thought that was interesting that they like took him off that list and stuff, which is like, so it's like, I don't know. They're not like changing history, but the more you take off, like it's kind of like And there was a funny like podcast episode of, do you know who Andrew Schultz is? Mm-mm. He's a fucking really funny ass comedian because he literally just says whatever the fuck he wants. Like, like it's like, this is my opinion. That's what it is. Right. And there was one, like, and it is kind of funny and it's like true too, but like, destatuing like all these things.
Yeah.
Right. So it's like you have these people that were like Robert E. Lee, for example. It's like the one that I know of. Like in the South, he was like the South commander, the lieutenant, whatever, like the leader of the South during the Civil War. Obviously, he was like all, whatever. And like, they desatuate all those people that like own plantations and stuff. But it's like, that's still history. You know what I mean? So it's like what he like, I don't know who else it was. It might have been Tim Dillon. I'm not sure. But like, they're like you're taking history off, you know what I mean? So like the less it's spoken of, like the less people know about it, right?
Right.
It's still in the history books, it's still whatever, but like the less it's spoken about, like it can repeat itself, right? And they're like, it's like instead of taking those statues down, make a statue of Rosa Parks like beating him up. You know what I mean? So like you still have Robert E. Lee, but hey, there was someone in the community against like who was depreciated by this person, Robert E. Lee, and put fucking Malcolm X like kicking him in the head or something. Like someone make a statue of that. So it's like, hey, Robert E. Lee was a thing, but hey, that wasn't the right fucking thing to do. So these civil rights leaders came and fucking let's add on to it. Or put like, yeah, like this person was not a good person or something like that, right? Like statues are always like of something good, you know what I mean? Like statues are a lot of times of something good, but like you can make a statue of something bad and make it in a good way. Like it was like a comedic thing, obviously, but it's like you're taking all this like this history off and stuff like that, and it's I don't know, it's kind of crazy. Like the more information we have, the less information is like staying. You know what I mean? It's kind of weird. But.
Well, you're right. Then it could totally repeat itself, and it kind of almost like. I don't know. I think it's like, yeah, you don't get to learn from it, and then you don't get to appreciate how far people have come from that moment. You know what I mean? It's like, I know that that's maybe a lot of people don't like certain statues because it's a reminder of like what their people had to go through or whatever the world had to go through. But then you could look at it like, dude, we went through this shit, or my ancestors went through this, or whoever, and like look where we are now. You know what I mean? Or whatever it is.
Yeah, no, it's true. It's like there's still work to do, but hey, like we've gotten further than it. It's better than that. Those are the times that we can remember that, hey, that's not where we want to go. Right. You know what I mean? And it's like, so it's just like, I don't know, it's crazy. But, yeah, I find it kind of crazy.
Are you going to redeem your Jumbo Jack?
I was thinking about framing it.
Did you guys end up getting on the screen?
No, we never got on the screen.
What is it, like a Jumbotron?
That's normally what
you
they
didn't
call
get on the Jumbotron, but you sure got a Jumbo Jack.
It's still good.
It's still
Even though you said it earlier when we weren't recording, it's still a good joke. I like that one.
That's pretty good. Huh?
I like it. Still got a Jumbo Jack. The Jumbotron. That's probably the smallest Jumbotron in the fucking history. I feel like the screen up there in that stadium is as big as the screen.
But it's kind of cool to get on it.
Oh, yeah. Did you get on it?
Yeah.
Oh, you did?
Twice.
You guys got on it?
Yeah, twice.
Really?
Yep.
We didn't do anything, so it's like you're not going to get on it.
Oh, dude, Amelia was with 2 cowbells.
Okay.
She was just like...
Hell yeah.
Like on the seat. Like, she's like, let's go, Steelheads. Let's go. And then, like, you know, the Jumbotron. Yeah. And that was like, holy shit. Like,
Was it just her, or was it like all you guys?
It was all of us.
Oh, yeah. That's cool.
I mean, it was like panning, you know, like when it pans.
Yeah.
But like it did stop in like that section because it was like the kids or whatever.
That's cool.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah, no, we didn't get on it. We didn't get on it.
It was pretty cool though.
But we didn't really do much.
I like the atmosphere of the hockey game.
Yeah.
Like I like the people and like the crowd and just, I don't know why. It's just like one of those.
Is that like the first thing that you've gone to? That's like a sports game, like someone that's like, you know, because like obviously there's concerts and stuff, but like sports is completely different. 'Cause it's a competition. That's
like
the first time.
Yeah, I mean, besides like seeing like high school shit, you know what I mean, which isn't. I don't know. Yeah. I just feel like hockey is easier for me to understand.
Yeah.
You know, and it's just like soccer. I feel like I would be too boring for me to watch. It just takes too fucking long.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's a lot of them that I'm like, I don't.
Soccer would be okay, I feel like, but because like I think you're like soccer in Europe would be fun,
Yeah.
especially like the Premier League and stuff, because those fans are like, if you think those fans are wild, like these fans, like whether you're a fan or not, like if you like that style,
Right.
that energy that people bring off, I feel like that would be a big one.
Mhm.
Football has that too, but like to me, it's so boring to me.
I would not like
Going to a
watching
football game, I don't like it. Like it's like the
And usually
only
it's a
good thing is
colder
the
month, and it's like, well, I guess a lot of it is inside, right? Football stadiums, or is it outside?
not here. Like if you go to a BSU game,
It's all outside.
it's always outside. There's
And
no
it's cold.
There's no yeah. If it's snowing, it's snowing.
Fuck that.
If it's snowing, it's snowing. That's
Part
for
of
sure.
that. I want
But yeah, it's like I've gone to a couple of them, and it's like it's cool as an experience or whatever. But it's just like the sport itself is like fucking just draining. You know what I mean? Like there's just
which is
nothing
that constant
happening.
like it stops.
Yeah,
and
like
then,
hockey is constant. Like
Right,
it
that's
fucking
why I'm
never,
like, I like
it hardly
it.
ever stops. It stops a couple of times.
Plus,
and stuff,
I like
but,
it because hockey. There's times like that you're looking to see if there's gonna be a fight.
Yeah, was there a fight when
Nope.
you guys went? There was two really close ones. Like they got into it and stuff, and then they
I
split
just
it
liked
off.
when they get slammed, like when they slam into the thing.
Yeah, because you guys were like second row too, right? When you guys went, or were you guys in the front? Like
Are you
there's
talking
the
about, like,
balcony,
Not the balcony.
not the balcony where like the VIP section is, but like so there's like the ring.
No,
right?
yeah,
then
we
you
were,
have
like-
the ring, and then you have like the second.
Yeah.
You guys were in the first or the second? Hold on.
Yeah, pull it up because I'm not sure.
Central Stadium. So like you have, we're gonna try. Oh, it's postponed. We're gonna try to do this.
What is that?
The fights, like MMA
Oh.
fights.
I don't know if I might like to watch that.
I wonder how you would react.
I don't know,
because it's
I
like it could get bad. Like probably not this level. I don't know, maybe, but like. Has been postponed to. Oh, so it was postponed till this day. Yeah, I actually want to see how much because we were actually kind of looking at this. We kind of want to see how much this costs. Sorry, let me check. But while we're doing that, let me seating. Okay, so like there's the
Hockey. Go to
oh,
hockey.
okay, there's different ones. Okay, cool. Yeah, so like there's this is really not.
No, I know what you're talking
But,
about.
like, there's that, and then you have the-
we're like right here.
Oh, so you guys were like right next to the rink.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay, so we were like up top more.
Oh no, we're
Because
like.
we were in this section 210.
Oh no, we were like
so-
113.
Oh, okay. So you guys were like, oh,
Yeah,
right
yeah.
there. Okay. Yeah, so that's cool.
Either
Like,
113 or 103, but it
So-
was like the long way, you know.
yeah. So one time we sat like in the first time I went was 116 because that's where they normally hit is the corners and stuff. So like, yeah, when you're there, it's like they're slamming a shit
yeah.
ton. But yeah, like when you're right next to it, it's that's pretty interesting.
Did you guys get to throw the puck?
Yeah, we threw the puck. Fucking our stupid retard of a cousin. Because I didn't realize like they got those, you know, so they gave it to me. I forgot you could throw those, right? And like they gave one to me, and like so he throws it lands like right here. He like hits someone.
No.
Yeah, like obviously like they're rubber. It doesn't
Did
matter.
any pucks when the players were playing come out?
Not when the players are playing, no, but like way, you know, when they take that rope and like
Yeah,
take them all
yeah.
in, like people were throwing them like way later than that. And then there was like one more time that like someone threw like a couple.
But
at
not
some
the
point.
players' puck.
What do you mean the players puck?
Like when they're playing the actual hockey game.
Oh, like the black.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, and ours twice.
Like an actual puck, they would throw
Actual
it
puck, like because
In
when they
game?
hit it, it like ricocheted and it went out into the
in.
audience.
Oh shit! Really?
Yeah.
Really? For us, that never happened.
Dude, I would totally love to like just go watch more of them.
Yeah, it's fun. It's definitely fun. Let me see this real quick. Oh yeah, okay, they are pretty cheap. I was like, there's no way that they're like.
Oh,
they're
those are
that
sold
much.
out. The one that's in the red is sold out.
Oh, in the red it's sold out. Okay, but like
Limited.
so that's the ring. So front row is like $50, but second is 35, and then it goes to 25. Okay. These are 20. I just saw some for.
Where's the
20.
one in the very front? Oh, there's
Oh, there's like 4 tables. Oh, those are all sold out. It looks like. The table would be kind of cool. You know, if you can just kind of chill there. But what'd you say, sorry?
No, I was just gonna say I hover over it because you can see. Like I didn't see that it was like changing it right there.
Yeah. So it's 20. It's 50 for like front row stuff, like right here,
okay.
and then it's 20 or 35 for like this, and then 25 for like the top row.
I wonder though how
But
big it
there's
is.
one for 30. I mean, there's one for 20 right here, like these ones. Why? There's like a little section right here for 20.
I don't know.
Right here too. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool.
Maybe that's a like the wheelchair accessible
That's
places.
what I was kind of thinking because it's like really small, but that'd be kind of fun. Just fucking see that out, you know. But yeah, no, the hockey's pretty fun. But yeah, they scored like 4 points in the first period.
Really?
Yeah,
That's cool.
they scored in like the first like 40 seconds of the game.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, they killed them.
I was like telling mom because we were talking today because we had to go pick up Amelia, you know. Mm-hmm. And she was talking about like how it's like gonna be mom and dad's like 35 wedding or anniversary or whatever, and how mom was like wasn't sure like with the whole bus and whatever. And I was like telling her, I was like, dude, just take the money and go to Mexico.
Yeah.
Okay, enjoy 10 days of actual vacation, you know, where you could just chill, do nothing, drink, you could literally be fucking drunk with zero responsibilities in the sun 10 fucking days.
Yeah.
And if you know, it's like, okay, for 5,000 all inclusive, right? Flights, hotel, everything.
This is for 2 people?
Yeah, let's just say. Because when we did it that one time, it was like 3,600.
Yeah.
For both of them, it was 10 days, all inclusive,
Yeah.
everything. So that means for 3,600, like that's it. Like if you wanted to bring like, you could literally bring $500 for spending money because Mexico I don't think is that expensive when you go outside the resort, right? And that should be fine. I'm like, dude, if you go to, I'm like, first of all, dad hates sitting at home here in an air conditioned home with Beyonce channel.
It's a good
Bounce.
channel. It is a good channel.
But for real, like I was like, dude, if dad was stuck in Cotarvaros for 3 weeks with humidity
that's a
in
long
a
time.
small ass place.
Yeah.
It is. It's a small place. You don't have a fucking rental car. Like, so you're stuck in Cotarvaros, dude, for 3 weeks with like, I'm like, dude, that would be miserable.
Yeah.
Like, and plus not just that, it's like the money that you spend just flying there, just for their tickets to go to Bosnia, dude, is like
fucking
all inclusive,
expensive,
already covered.
Yeah.
And then when you go there, it's like you got to eat. It's mostly going to be whoever is visiting to pay because we're the ones that have more of the money, right? But not really. It just like we don't really have more of the money.
Yeah.
It's just, but that's just how you just kind of feel obligated, right?
Yeah.
Even mom was saying like when she went, it's like, you know, you're not going there really to vacation. Like you're helping out, you're cleaning, or you know what I mean. And I told her, I'm like, I get it's like very like conflicting because it's your mom, and then you don't know if like if you don't go now, it's like, well, she could like pass away next year. But I told mom, I'm like, if you don't go to Mexico and enjoy now, next year, who knows what could happen to you and dad.
Yeah.
Then you're like, this way you can celebrate your anniversary and you can celebrate the fact that like, you know, both of you are healthy and everything's good. I don't know. That's just how I am. I'm just, and me and you have talked about it. It's like, dude, if I'm going to spend almost $2,000 for a plane ticket to go across the world where I'm already losing an entire days of travel, right? I'm like, dude, I don't want to just be stuck in a fucking in a house. I don't. And like that's fine for like 5-6 days. Okay. But like for the rest of the time, like I would love to like get a rental car, go visit places. Even like I'm gonna go see if there's a plane or a train or whatever to go to the Schweizerska, dude. I want to see it because that's what I remember the most. But it's like, you know, a rental car is like, expensive.
Yeah.
Like I remember when mom was saying like how much Uiko spent on a rental car. It's like, dude. And then their Gorivo is expensive too, right? So it's like by the time you go, no joke, if mom and dad went for an entire fucking month, there's no way that they would spend less than 10 grand for both of them, and that's including plane tickets. Yeah, because mom said when she went, she spent $5,500 just herself. Yeah, and I told her, I'm like, dude, you know, like people can also come visit here. Yeah, you know what I mean. I'm like, if you really like, I know Baca can't, but like, I'm like Sanya and Silvia, dude, they can like plan a trip next year to come visit. I'm like, because it's like, they've never been down here, and if they were to visit down here, it's like Uiko and Una are here. Yeah, like it's already like you're already visiting all of your siblings versus like having to, you know. And then I said to mom, I'm like, dude, imagine it's like you and dad and Sanya, let's say Silvia's like at his parents', right? And Tatiana and Saja are gonna come also, right? And if we could, where do I've gone? Because I think they said they're not because of all the whole situation.
Yeah.
Let's say they would have. That's 7 fucking people in Baka's house. Like that's all fun and games like the first few days because you're just like, it's like the camaraderie and it's exciting, but like not after a while. Like, dude, I remember like the last week, like 3rd weekend, I was like, I can't fucking wait to come back because it's like it's not that I didn't like enjoy it. I'm just like, dude, I'm over it. Like I just want to go back.
Yeah.
Because it was so miserably hot that there was like nothing to do.
Because when you're there, like if I ever like went again, which like I want to, like don't, and then, like I'm talking about just Bosnia. Like I'm talking about just Bosnia.
Right.
Like if I had to just go to Bosnia and you can't go anywhere else, it's like yeah, I want to go fucking see Sarajevo. I want to go to the capital of Bosnia and like fucking go to the big city over there. And like it's not that big. It's fucking. I think we have a bigger population than that. But it's like I want to go to Sarajevo. I want to go to
see things.
like I want to go to Mostar. That bridge.
Right.
I want to go see like really cool shit. Go to Sarajevo, see the luges, see where the Olympics were held, like see more shit rather than like
and
like,
that stuff though, it's like
because it's not that far away,
right? But then it's like you have to rent the cart, which costs money, right? So I'm just saying like,
but I'm just saying like if I'm stuck, like that's the thing. I don't want to just go there for
and
like
just like sit there.
Yeah, it's like fuck,
and I get
like,
that.
I get it.
And I was telling Mom like for the money part of it, and if you actually want to be in a vacation, go to Mexico.
Yeah,
like you don't know what the situation's gonna look like. Everyone's like, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, dude, you don't know. And like that situation could be different.
Yeah.
And what if you're stuck out there? No joke. And some people might think that's dumb to think that way. I'm like, but dude, it wouldn't take much if they just like, if one of those fucking countries decided to like go to an extreme.
Yeah.
You don't know, or it just doesn't sound enjoyable to me if I had to pick between the two. Like, look up how much flight tickets are. Like, for real, I would like to know. Because Mom said the flights are probably going to be a lot more expensive because now with, like, the gas increase, maybe.
Where do they normally go? Zenica? Is that where they fly?
No, they stop at Stuttgart or Ulm. And they would go to Germany.
Okay, if we're going to Germany. Okay, so Stuttgart.
But that's another thing. In Germany, I guess if you want to go visit and land in there, you have to have your vaccine.
Oh, really?
And so they're trying to see if it'll get like lifted or whatever. Like they would be going in like July.
Yeah, that's what I'm switching it to. So
you can just do July Wednesday. 6th to a whole month, August 6th.
Okay. I'll piss off. Told me that earlier. This is fucking Google. Okay. It's a lot. 14.
Is that the or the least expensive one?
I'm guessing so. It's not gonna be that much. Yeah, 14, 18.
Right. So for 2 people, there's $3,000 right there.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the problem. It's like the flight.
Same shit.
The flight to there.
What about what's there in no, not Zensa.
I just want to see Zensa if it's less.
But it's like
15.
12, but that's
12.
still like with taxes, and now they don't take anymore. You don't get a free luggage anymore.
Yeah.
You have to pay $50, I think, for your luggage. Either way, it's like, dude, $3,000 just like
just
with the fees and everything else. $3,000 just for the tickets.
Yeah.
And then if you wanted to rent a car, I think Oiko paid like for the entire month he was there. I want to say he paid like $2,000 or maybe more.
Yeah.
I know it wasn't like cheap.
Yeah,
to rent a car. And then that doesn't mean that you get free unlimited gas. You know what I mean?
Because and that's another thing.
Then you gotta drive there. Like the people there drive like crazy.
That's the one thing. Like, I would love to drive over there. Like, I would actually love to drive over there. But it's not like a bigger city. You know what I mean? So it's not like, okay, like I'm going to fucking like, okay, I'm going to Switzerland and I'm gonna go to fucking Munich. You know, that's in fucking Germany. But I'm going to go to the one with the fucking Z, whatever. Like, the capital of fucking Switzerland, whatever.
Oh, Zurich.
Zurich, yeah, I can fucking think of it. But, like, you know, like, that's a bigger city. It's like, you can take Ubers there. You can, like, that. They have that over there. You know what I mean? Like, that. Then it's like, okay, fine. Like, that's more understandable. Cool, whatever. But it's like, yeah, when you're, like, in a fucking smaller town and just Bosnia in general, maybe Sarajevo is fine. But, like, other than that, you're not really...
I mean, like, damn, like, when you think about it, you lose an entire day,
Yeah.
right? And then even mom was saying, like, if you go to, like, you know, you're in Germany and you spend like a few days there, you have to take a 12-hour bus ride or a plane, you know, if they still have it.
Yeah.
And then it's like, yeah, if you're there without a car, dude, going up that hill just to buy like food, you know, to go grocery shopping, you know, like haul that shit, like constant. And it's so hot when we were there. You literally could not go and do anything until the sun was going down.
Yeah.
So
Like
you're trapped in the house with one fucking fan.
See, you went in the summer. Like when we went, it was October.
Oh yeah, no,
You
dude,
know, so
summer
like it
was
fine.
miserable.
Because October here is like similar to there. But yeah, no, like that's fine. But yeah, if you're going in the summer, it's like to go to a place with like no water. You know what I mean? Like, and not drinking water, but
Right,
like
but
a fucking
like,
source of water. Like, you know, you're on a vacation. I'm talking about like even Cascade. That's fine.
Right.
Like you have fucking water. Like
Yeah,
what
if
can we
you get
do during the hot? We can fucking swim. Like we can do
Right.
shit. You know, we can do, you know, water stuff, and it's like that's fine. But in a place where like there's just a reka, like a
Right.
little river thing, you know, it's
I was
like
telling mom, even like going to Boston is not a vacation. Going to Las Vegas is not a vacation because you're just walking and you know what I mean?
yeah,
It
and
is.
that's the thing. It's
I'm
it's
talking
like
about
that's like a 5 day. Like Vegas is like a 3 to 5 day
I'm
kind of
talking,
place.
when
You know
I
what
say
I mean?
vacation, I'm talking about like full on relaxation.
Yeah.
When you're there and you come back and you're just like, fuck, I feel like I don't have a lot of stress.
Yeah.
Like you don't want to come back. Obviously, you're gonna have that, but it's just like you don't have a lot of like. You're just like, okay,
Cascade's
chill.
like that.
Right.
It is. Cascade, Idaho. That's very fucking like. It's super chill.
Let's look at that part of a lot.
I'm just checking. Because that is like the cheapest
You know,
place
pull it
there.
up on their thing up there.
Yeah, I'm just putting all the info in. That is like the cheapest place over there. All the time whenever I check. But
It's not going anywhere. Whatever you're typing. Not the whole month. This would be just 10 days or something.
Yeah. 07, 16. Let's just do that. 16, 20, 22. So from Boise to we'll switch it up every time.
Right.
I just want to kind of get all that kind of stuff. But this is Costco travel. Pretty good for pricing and stuff. Like obviously it's not like the only thing, but for 2 people, 26.
Is it all inclusive though?
I don't know. I'm just like looking. So you have mandatory daily resort fee included, housekeeping gratuity included. So you get per room per stay. Okay, so let's just do. I want to find all inclusive. It normally like says right there, or does it say? What does it normally say? Without meal.
Is there a way to like filter it out?
I thought it normally said like right here, just like boom, all inclusive. But yeah, see like all inclusive.
Okay.
So
So none of the that's all inclusive.
So
right
this
there.
one here as well, all inclusive. So 38.60.
That one's not.
So you're just getting more and more. Jesus, 10 grand? What the fuck do you get for 10 grand?
It's nice ass fucking.
Pool. Oh, you get Dream Art photography credit per room. Fuck do I want that for? Your son does photography and he sucks. Ask him.
Let's see what the first all inclusive one shows up as.
I wonder if I can do filter your search all inclusive, like you
Yep.
said. Okay, 10 results. 34.60. That's 34.60.
Right. That's like $400 more than what you'd pay just for tickets, and this includes a flight too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you don't lose a whole day, and it's for 10 days,
Yeah,
full on relaxation.
full blown. But yeah, it's like
Are you gonna go to Cancun now?
yeah, I'm just checking.
Okay,
the
so what
others.
was it? 3,400 for the cheapest
34
one?
for yep.
Damn, is that the cheapest one?
I don't. That's
it-
just hot buy. All inclusive 35, so $100
Well, look
more.
how cool that fucking place
That does look
looks.
cool. Why does that look so weird?
Because it looks fun as shit. That's nice. You're going too fast and it makes it kind of dizzy. It does for me, for real. If it goes too fast, it makes me like dizzy. Pashch.
That looks cool.
It's cool. Dude, it looks fucking cool as shit. Oh my god, that would
That
be fun
does
to
look
like take
cool.
a kid to that.
Why is it so like?
Because Because it's probably like a
Kiddish.
kid-friendly like place. There's some resorts that you pick that's like adults only. Like there's no kids allowed.
That's it. Yeah, and this one's like right next to the fucking water. You see that? Like it was like
Ooh, what's that one?
36. Like it's about the same price. A little.
Ooh,
like,
go down with that.
This one.
Oh, that's not. Go on now. I just want to see what it looks like. The pictures.
Wait, is my filter on? Oh, it's not on. Let me.
But that one's not all inclusive. I wanna
Okay,
just see it real
okay.
quick.
Oh, look at that.
Ooh, that looks nice. With the,
Oh, it already switched. Hold on, let me turn it off.
I
This
just
one.
want to see that. I just want to see if it's like you're actually like you have that.
I didn't mean to click that. I meant to click this.
Damn.
The sun's
That's
there.
a nice picture.
Eh.
I thought it was like
If
the
I-
hammock was showing. Like you get that. Like you're in like little huts or
I-
something.
No. What the fuck? A little store.
Look at that.
That's
With the-
cool.
With the
Oh, that's cool. Sorry if I'm going too fast and making you dizzy. Oh, that looks kind of cool. All right, whatever. So yeah, 35. Yeah, that's the cheapest one. So yeah, I wonder if it says like anything. No, it doesn't say anything. All inclusive. And jumping up, so like this one right here.
that one would probably be better for them.
Yeah.
Maybe because it's not like as kiddish, I guess. You
Yeah,
know?
the other one was kind of right there.
It's cool.
Sushi bar.
Dude, I would love that.
Oh, that's cool.
That's
That's
a
a cool
cool
looking
little
bar. Yeah,
place.
it's a cool looking bar. Is that Stalin? Oh, I thought that was Stalin. I was like, why do they have Stalin? Oh, that's cool. It looks like a shamrock.
Mm-hmm.
Shamrock shake.
You had one of
Thank you
those?
guys for the episode number 60. Where
Oh, it's some
we'll see you next
shakes.
week. I don't like those. Oh, look at that. It's like a little Lego room. What's
What is that? What is that, dude?
I have no idea. Missing like they're like a kitchen. It looks kind of like a kitchen or something. Like
That's weird. Maybe it's like under construction or some shit.
maybe. But yeah, that's that one. But yeah, like there's like cool thing about like this, like just like this, like Costco shit. There's a lot of places. There's like Italy and shit. You know what I mean? Like they used to have Italy, but like yeah, Europe, and then you can choose what city and stuff. Like they have. It's not just like Mexico. You know what I mean? But like
Go
you
to
have
Edinburgh because that's in
England.
England.
You know how you actually say that? How do you say that?
Edinburgh. You're
No.
supposed to say Edinburgh, right?
It's no Edinburgh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is Edinburgh.
Oh.
Who's fucking racist now?
You call me bruh?
Edinburgh. Ask a Brit. Ask Brittany.
That's literally gonna say the same thing.
Cause I beat you to
Daisy
it.
con.
But
They probably don't have anything in Edinburgh.
I wouldn't. Probably should be raining the whole fucking time.
Ooh, yabota, look at that.
Oh, so like
Dublin.
it doesn't even have like. And okay, in London, you're away. Check price.
That I like
Give
that.
me fucking prices. I don't want no bullshit. Fucking just. Oh, you can go here. Yeah, I can go to fucking anywhere I want. Give me the goddamn prices of this fucking goddamn place. Right?
Flight not included.
Oh, fuck off.
But
This
how
is
cool
stupid.
does that look?
The Big Ben.
Imam Puna Benova.
Benova.
Probably not any. Oh, Santorini. Isn't that Greece?
Send where?
That Santorini?
What's JTR?
Justin Timberlake relatives?
What is JTR? What's Santorini? Why that sounds like Italian, but I know it's not. Santorini.
Where's it at?
Spanish?
No, that is Greece.
Is it Greece?
Isn't it?
Oh, it's like an island off of Greece, I think. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, technically Greece. Yeah.
Yep, country Greece. Dude, I'm good. Because I really like those ones. Those are like the pictures of up there.
Yeah. Well, yeah. The Greek architecture is really really cool.
So pretty.
So did you know like looking at back in the day and stuff, like if you look at the history of the maps and stuff, like how like everything changed, Bosnia technically was like owned Greece at one point. Yeah, I was like that would have been kind of cool if we fucking stayed that way. Fucking scumbags.
Look how fucking nice that looks.
Yeah, that's cool. I like the blue, like the white. You know, it's kind of like it's cool looking. Athens, Santorini, and crepes. Oh, Crete. I'm kidding. It doesn't show the prices for these, but yeah, no, it's like.
Remember when we looked at Jamaica and it was like actually cheap, like it was a little bit cheaper, or like we could find like something better, but it just because it's further away that we didn't
Jamaica
do it.
me crazy. Hey,
Caribbean, go to
Caribbean.
Caribbean.
Jamaica?
Jamaica.
Oh, that's my knife.
Maybe mom and dad could go on a cruise.
When I go, I'm like the retard child that has to go
No,
with
maybe
them.
mom and dad.
Oh, they
Not
said,
you.
I thought you said you, mom, and dad can go on a cruise. I was like, where the fuck would I go?
On your
They're
Make a
not going on
Wish.
cruise.
When you make a wish.
They're not going on a fucking cruise. The problem is the flight.
The flight.
The flight's the fucking problem. It's because you're going from Boise to boom, like you're going to the Caribbeans. So right there, it's like that's the problem. Is like if you lived in Florida,
Oh yeah.
you know that would be so much different than living here.
I think Mexico's the way to go for
the
people that
price
live
and all
here.
that stuff. For where we're at, for how much it costs, like the Bahamas would be better overall.
Oh, of
but how much
course.
it costs, it's like how much does $1 really cost? You know what I mean? According to Kendrick Lamar, that's such a good song.
I don't want you to talk to me anymore.
Where? I was gonna say, where is it? Fuck.
No?
Oh, Bahamar, 480.19. Yeah, it's just the cost of fucking.
Fiji. Go to Fiji. Those are the ones with the cool ass that's on the
Oops.
never mind. None of those can go.
Which one are you looking for?
What are the ones that have like the cool like on the water like it looks like cool like little huts, but they're like literally on the water is so clear. And it's like these just boardwalks
I know what
and
you're talking about.
but I don't know what they're called.
Costa Rica, Canada,
Yep.
Arizona. What the fuck?
Why would you go to Arizona?
In Phoenix and Scotland. Well, there's not one place in Arizona that's like kind of cool.
I guess.
What's it called? It's like something city. It's called like something city.
Tahiti?
Bora Bora. What's that place called? It's like
Maybe it is Bora Bora.
I don't know.
Ah!
Oh, that's something
It's
similar.
Bora Bora, yeah. Those are the ones I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's it. It doesn't
Dude,
show
I would
the
love to stay in one of those.
You get daily breakfast.
Dude, I would love to stay in one of those.
Fuck it.
Like this.
What do you mean stay in one of those? Like that's your house?
No, like for a vacation.
And that's what I mean. Like that's where you sleep and stuff?
I don't know if that's where you sleep.
I
Is there
think so, 'cause
pictures?
those are like little houses.
There's no pictures.
I can't get anything. You would not stay in one of those.
Why not? There's like literally no sharks there. Look at that clear water. It's so shallow. You see all the sand.
You would not say that.
Yes,
I'm not
I
talking
would.
about fucking sharks. That's not the fucking problem.
What? Oh, because of the creatures.
What the fuck are you talking about creatures? What is this? A fucking
Iguanas
Harry
and
Potter
shit?
book? No, because I wouldn't be in the fucking water. What are you talking about? Iguanas in the fucking water? What are you talking? I'm talking about just like the sound of the water, and like you would think that it's rising, and then you would see the clouds getting closer, and like your imagination would be like, fucking,
I'm drowning.
you're getting dizzy from a slideshow on a computer, and you're saying you'd want to fucking sleep in the goddamn water?
Okay.
Shasiti, fish, you see pasan.
Look up Arizona, I guess.
Alright, I
Kidding.
guess we're
Fuck Arizona.
No,
New
Arizona would be
York.
kind of
No.
cool.
I don't want to go to Arizona. There's
In the
tarantulas,
summer,
dude.
it'd be perfect.
Tarantula. Y third degree burns.
Third degree burns.
Y aikule.
Sharks in Arizona?
Aikule tornado.
Oh, Sharknado.
Hey, you should go to New York.
In New York.
New York.
There's concrete jungles where dreams are made of. There's nothing you can't do. Now you're in New York.
You know who we remind me of, me and you?
Who?
Fucking
The Yin
Dennis
Yang
and D.
twins?
Dennis and D off of Sunny in Philadelphia. Like we don't look like them, we don't. But like when they were doing their whole like let's get on crack and welfare and shit, like because we're just like because we're like this. Dennis,
I'm
look
a crack. I'm a recovering crack addict, and she's my retarded sister.
like when we're like this New Year. It reminds me of when they first decide to quit their job and become crackheads and when they're on welfare, but they're on like on the steps of their building with the
like
thing,
fucking-
and they're busting out to like
Yeah,
these
yeah.
songs. But it just because we're both just like New York.
That's funny. Have you seen the new new season?
No.
I have.
Is it good?
I had to watch it.
Is it good?
It was funny.
God
It was good.
damn.
It was good.
Go to New York.
Yeah, because
New
Arizona fucking
York.
sucks. There's literally zero nothing. We're in New York. Buffalo. Buffalo, New York. Such a shithole. Fucking worse than here. And there's nothing worse than here. So I was talking to people about moving to Italy, right?
Yep.
And so South Italy is where poor Italy is, right? And that's where I was looking at those places was in South Italy, and South Italy is riddled with mafia, right? And I was like, I don't give a shit. I truly don't give a fuck. I'll join. I don't care. But I was doing Street View in that city. And there's everything there. From when we were looking at it, it was it felt like it was a lot smaller. It's not too much,
right? Because
you're just oh, there's this thing here, this thing. I went into the actual Google view, and I was in the city for an hour, right?
Wait, did you Google Earth it?
No, I Googled Earth and I was in the Google Street View.
Ooh.
And I was pretending I was driving and stuff.
Was it cool?
To start where I live at and go, I was this is fucking cool.
Yeah?
No joke. And I sent out a message because it was a Croatian guy that was on my stream. He was yeah, there's a bunch of mafia and stuff. And I was starting to research. I was fuck, I don't give a shit, whatever. And and then I messaged the realtor. I was like, hey, I'm a fat American, and a Croatian told me there's problem with my. And they actually responded.
What did they say?
And they're I forgot. I think they said something about a language barrier or something, and then they just send me now offers around that price around that area. I was
cool.
oh, that's fucking cool.
Let's see how much is. No, for real. I've never actually looked to because I would love to go to New York. Honestly, that's on
New
my
York would be
bucket
really
list.
cool.
That is on my bucket list, and I always thought it'd be cool to dude. Like that.
So
Marry
for
it down.
one person, obviously.
This is one person?
No, this is for two. I'm just
okay.
saying for one person, split the cost on this.
Right.
So
But
just so you guys know, this is for two people the whole time that we're doing this. So
it would just be fucking cool as shit.
New York would be a really, really cool place to go to.
Oh, that's cool. Staying in a place like that, you know?
Because inside it's gonna be nice. It's not fucking old outside. It's an old building, it was made probably in the 1800s and stuff, but inside they're nice.
It would just be cool as shit to just walk the streets,
Yeah. No,
I don't know if I would stay in this one. It's cool, but I would like to be in a different one.
the
Benjamin package.
No, I would love to go visit New York.
Wait, would go up there a little bit?
Because there's not a city like New York. You know what I mean? There's nothing. You're in Times Square in this bitch. But what if
again, what the fuck is this?
This thing?
Yeah. They're in construction too?
It was the other place in Mexico.
That's fucking weird.
I have no idea. It's fucking weird. Yeah, I don't know. It has to be construction. I don't know why they would put that on their first pictures though.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Is that the Westin? Yeah, you are in down central.
Yeah, this is in
Whoa, dude. How much was that one?
4,000, so 2,000.
For 10 days though.
10 days, yeah. 10 days with flight.
It is with flight?
It's gotta be. Yeah, it includes
Flight,
flights,
hotel,
hotels,
and transfers.
3.2 miles from city center. What the fuck is a city center in New York? Because the whole fucking thing
What's
is
nice about New York, though, is the fact that there's so many taxis, so many Ubers. That place, you legit would not ever want to even rent a car in the first place because you'd never be able to get around anywhere. What's the first one? Or go up more? No.
The cheapest?
No, this one.
This one?
Yeah. Where do
New
you
York,
stay?
I don't know. It doesn't show me. Yeah, no, New York would be really, really cool. No joke. What were the reviews on that one? 4.2.
That'd be cool.
Things I don't even give a shit. I would do this one just because it's cheaper. It's fucking I'm not gonna be in my fucking hotel room.
That's true.
You know what I mean? What the fuck am I gonna be there for?
Ooh, that's nice. Complimentary late checkout is at 2 p.m. Most places that when you check out, it has to be at 10 or 11.
Yeah, that's nice.
That's cool.
Yeah, New York.
I would definitely want to visit there. Now that they lifted all their things, that's one place I've always wanted to see. New York and California.
Yeah, because New York is there isn't anything like New York.
No, I just remember when we were just even going between the two hotels or between the two airports and just getting in a taxi, but just driving through it. And I still to this day I'm God, I wish I would have just taking more time to look around, but we were so panicked because we knew we were running so late because they just fucked us over. But just driving through it, it was cool, dude.
Yeah.
And it's cool. Like the girl I worked with in Twin, who came and worked here, her and her family moved to New Jersey.
Oh, okay.
Because her husband was working in New Jersey, and then COVID hit, and then he was like working there because he was working as a security at an airport or whatever.
Okay.
And so he got like really busy, you know, and then she was working here. So he was paying rent there, rent here, you know, and then finally there he was like, you know what, it's so much better, like just to, like there's more opportunities, let's just all like move up there.
Yeah.
And so she said, because I asked her, because we'll message each other like almost like every day just about work and stuff, but I'll be like, dude, like, is New York close to you? She's like, dude, it's 15 minutes away.
Yeah, New
and
Jersey,
she
they're
like
pretty much
sends
the
me
same
like
city.
she'll like show pictures of like her kids there because she's got like a little kid and two older kids. But I was like the little kid who's like not even, maybe he's like a year older, 2 years. But I was like, dude, you just like completely changed his entire life. You know,
Oh, yeah.
like you've changed his. Whether that's a good or a bad thing, depending on whatever you decide to do with your life. But you went from straight up the possibility of just living in Twin Falls, Idaho, and she's white and her two kids are from a Hispanic dad, but her third one is from her husband who's who's black. And so her kid growing up black in fucking but he's like straight up from Africa. Like he just moved. Like, I don't know how many years ago. So he's like looking for like his culture type of food. And and he was saying how like when he was in New Jersey, he was like telling her, he's like, man, there's like restaurants I found that like make my home like the
They didn't have that in Twin Falls? There's huge African
culture there.
Yeah, I don't know what he's talking about.
But I'm like, dude, that would be cool.
Yeah.
Like even if we went to a place that has like a big
St. Louis.
With Bosnians and stuff, right?
St. Louis.
That would be kind of like a trip. Like you're like just seeing like a bunch of restaurants to choose from or stores or whatever it is. And it's like over here, it's like, you don't have anything. It's like not even open anymore.
Are they actually closed?
I have no fucking idea.
Hope so. Fucking
but we have one place, you know? And so it's like I was telling Mom, like if we had more restaurants like that, like I wouldn't fucking cook I wouldn't even have Mom cook it.
Yeah.
I would have some because I like hers, but
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm like, he just totally like made his life like completely different. It's cool shit.
Yeah, and like New Jersey is like a suburb place, so it's like you can live in New Jersey and then just fucking go to New York. It's like pretty much connected.
It's cool.
Just cross the bridge.
So Puerto Vallarta it is.
Puerto Vallarta.
That's the cheapest one. Or New York, New York. I wish it was all inclusive with something, you know?
In Boise, we don't get paid, but we have to pay a lot for the places we live at. But we're in Boise. Forbes says that we're like one of the best cities, but that's for more people that are like 65 and already own a house in California than they can afford one here, because we're in Boise. If you're under 30, not making like $100,000 a month, you're kind of fucked because you can't do shit. But you're in Boise. They hide the homeless in the rivers, so you think it's beautiful. But you're in Boise.
You should mention the green belt.
You got the green belt that you can walk down on, and if you have a property on there, you fucking made like millions of dollars over the fucking years in Boise. But
you might see your neighbor taking a shit in the river,
but that doesn't matter
because you're in Boise.
We like to kidnap our children, put them in hospitals, and because they're underfed, which is a good thing. But a lot of people think that it's not because the kid's literally about to die. But Ammon Bundy's like, no, you have to go there and attack them. But that doesn't matter because we're in Boise, where most people will judge you if you're not like pure white, and it's definitely not right. But you're in Boise. Because I'm from Bosnia, I'm pretty much Russian. Because before the conflict, you were literally a terrorist if you weren't from here. Now you're in Boise.
When you drop on your LP?
It's already dropped. But,
of course, because you're in Boise. And the record labels are fucking chef's kiss.
Yeah, chef's kiss. Oh, shit. All right, well, that's
We should go to Philadelphia.
I think you said we should go to Boise. Philadelphia. To go see the bar. That'd be cool. It's always sunny in Philadelphia. We should make a show call. It's always sunny in Boise.
It's always affordable in Boise.
Yeah.
We should. They should find people that look like impersonators of the characters of Sunny in Philadelphia, and have them work in a bar. So when you go in, it's like being like in the show.
That'd be cool.
How cool would that be?
That would be kind of cool. Yeah, it would be.
It would not be it would not be hard to find that.
No.
They're like generic people. We got a short guy that played a penguin, and you got a blonde bird.
Yeah, that's true.
And you got a guy that sniffs cat food.
I ate cat food.
Did you?
I tried some.
Pasteta.
I know that's what, because we were saying, like, because you know how my friends always say this is the last thing and then we're gonna head off, because they were just like saying that's cat food and stuff, and I like actually tried their cat food when we were moving their stuff into the house. I was like, do you actually have cat food? Because it's like pate, right? I tried it. It's really like not that bad, but it's not like disgusting. Like it's something I would definitely not eat, but like they're all disgusting. I'm like,
Do you remember when? Oh, this is the last thing. Do you remember that one time that it was like the few times that we would come up to Boise with our parents when we were living in Twin, and we went to Petco for the first time.
I do, okay.
And there was those bulk ones to get the dog treats.
Yeah.
And they had the little ones that look like chocolate chip cookies.
yes. Did I try one?
We ate it.
Was it good?
We liked it.
Huh.
We said it tasted no difference than a regular chocolate chip cookie.
It probably didn't.
I think it was just regular chocolate chip cookies.
Probably like just dog safe ones.
Yeah,
It's like a treat.
but we liked it. That's why we
fine.
look like fucking beasts.
I'll admit. Why? Do you see that? It looks like a. It's my mother. What is that? Is it blue? What is this?
It's your mustache, dude.
Is it? Oh. It like looked so weird from that far away. Like not right there, but
because
like.
it looks like it's just like the darkest part of your
Yeah,
mustache.
it's like it just looks weird.
Like you have a shit stain on your.
Yeah, like yeah.
Yeah, no,
Like I was sniffing permanent markers.
It's your stash.
Well,
That
That's it.
much.
that's it.
You need help?